Right now, we haven't been streaming. We have not been streaming the whole time. We've been acting like we've been streaming the whole time. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching little dudes play. Number 45. I know him. What's his name? What's his name?
Sydney Winter's supposed to show.
Anderson. His last name's Anderson.
Seems pretty similar to yours.
Well, I mean, like it says waiting.
He used to make fun of me for it all the time. He's like, you should put me on your team because our last names are Anderson. We could be Team Anderson. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not quite sure what's going on, we got some little people playing a game on the court. And I just happen to know some of them because I was a SAM student at Hardin Middle School. So I taught some of these little dudes.
All right, we had a good drive there inside the paint from number 1, number 16. Bring the ball up the court from the maroon team.
Ooh, look at his hair. That's nice.
Seems very Ricky Rubio-like. Good jump shot, a pull-up from 3. Just off
look
the mark.
At him pushing the court.
A good push in the fast break from number 20. And a turnover, maroon team from number 16.
Number 20 with a nice save.
All right, white team bring the ball up the court. Good pass over the corner, wide open 3, and that's money.
A 3. Wow, that is impressive. That's like a half-court heave for a 6th grader.
Young point guard, number 3 on the maroon team, bring the ball up the court. Shaky pass inside and a turnover. That'll be white ball. Number 3 from the white team, bring the ball up the court. Shaky pass, but controlled by number 6. Good pass over to the corner to number 1 and just off the mark.
I'm sorry, Caleb, but you know what all these guys remind me of?
What's that, Matt?
It's like 10 Braden Faust on the court right now.
You know, I think I see the comparison. I like your comparison here. Oh, a good block by number 1 on number 16.
He's got some handles too. He seems like a pure point guard. Ooh, 3 was off a little bit though. He can work on that. He's got time.
You know, I think he has very good height for his position, has good handles for his height. It's usually a very good sign in a young kid.
Yeah, you know, basically he's Julian Newman, right?
Yeah, if you want to compare it to somebody, I guess you could compare it to Julian Newman. Short with good handles.
Oh, he's got the hesitation move and everything. Did he just throw an oop?
I think he did. Imagine if one of these little guys just threw it down.
That'd be impressive, I tell you what.
Nowadays, you never know with these kids. I don't know if they're feeding them.
Looks to me like they're playing his own defense. I don't know. Or this kid with the long hair just kind of takes whoever he wants.
Good hustle defense from number 3 on the maroon team.
Woo!
Very good
Did you see that behind the back
crossover.
move? Wow. I wish I could do that.
Well, Matt, at basketball last night, he didn't see too much of it from you.
I'm sorry, Caleb, but if I'm not mistaken, we scored about the same amount of points.
Well, let's see. If the stat sheet isn't lying, I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, but what was your field goal percentage, Caleb?
All right, anyways, the white team.
Here comes number 3 down the court. We've seen his handles. Oh, ball slips out of his hand, but he recovers. Ryan Beer with the ball, number 10. We know he's got a strap. Nice.
There's some good defense being played here.
13 seconds left. Let's see what they can do. 16 with the ball. Looking to sauce them up. Out to 45. Oh. Ryan Beer. Back to 3. Shot. Oh. Almost a buzzer beater.
All right, and that will be the end of the halftime game. That was a very good game.
What a game. That sure was interesting. Hey, Caleb, do you want a snickerdoodle?
Well, if it was cooked by you, I'm not so sure.
You know what? That kind of hurt my feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, I made these snickerdoodles from scratch about 4 hours ago. Man, they are delicious. Wife me up. So what are we looking for in the second half, Caleb?
Matt, I'd have to say continue what they're doing well for the West Warriors. They're shooting a lot of threes, hitting a lot of them. Good efficiency from outside the arc. I'd say St. Dominic has to pick up the rebounding. They have some lack of height on the inside of the paint on the rebounding.
I'd have to agree. In the first half, we saw a lot of Trent Champagne holding the ball, scoring, doing what he does. Nick Bazell playing some good defense. He scored a little bit. We'd like to see him put up 10 today.
Yeah, Trent, speaking from the stat sheet and what we see in the court, I mean, averaging 19 points per game. He is the general of this team.
Go away, go away, go away, go away. Why would it go away? It won't go away. Hold on. It's fine. Don't ask.
Wow. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with the second half. St. Charles West up 24-18.
All right, folks, we got Trent Champagne once again bringing the ball up the court. Looking to see some good screen and roll action here with John Wilson. Good spin moves from Trent, a good move inside just off the mark with the floater. That'll be out of bounds, St. Dominic ball.
Looked to me kind of like he just threw that one up because he didn't see anyone near enough to pass the ball, and he had to pick up his dribble.
All right, number 0, bring the ball up the court. Number 2, Jack Rolzick.
Ooh, that was a nice finish off the glass from number 22, Josh Willenbrick. He's their lead scorer, and they're really looking for him to step up here.
I'd have to agree, Matt. Good pass to John Wilson from Trent Champagne. A foul call on John. That'll be 2.
On the season, John Wilson shooting well from free throw.
You know, Matt, I'd have to say he's a very efficient scorer overall. He's shooting 60% overall.
Agreed.
I'd have to say he's just as good as a free throw shooter.
He's been impressive in his freshman year. He's got a large frame, and he knows how to use it. Looks like we got some confusion here. I think we have a case of Deflategate. You see this? The ball's flat.
13.
Pat Steinhoff or Bill Belichick?
Tom Brady or Trent Champagne?
All right. John Wilson looking to hit his first free throw. That's money.
That looked automatic.
Second attempt, he's 1 for 2. And he stays 1 for 2. Number 22, bring the ball forward. Great defense from Clark Henderson and a layup on the inside, a transition.
Taking advantage of it. That is smart. Basketball IQ through the roof on that one.
Yeah, I'd have to say Clark Henderson has some high basketball IQ. Solid defense being played by the West Warriors.
Oh!
And Jake Karolzik loses the ball, almost turned over, passes over to the top of the key to number 40, Anthony Lewis.
Foul called on Matthew Frazier.
Number 22, Josh Willenbrink at the line.
St. Charles West up by 7 with 6:30 left in the third quarter. We're looking pretty good. As long as we prevent a offensive run from the Crusaders, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, I'd say the West Warriors have to cut down on the fouls a little bit, but otherwise they've been very good tonight so far. Henderson bring the ball up the court. They're playing some full court press. That's some good defense by St. Dominic. That'll be Dominic ball. Crusaders will inbound. Karolzik inbounding. Looking to get the ball to number 0. Andy Chasneal. Karolzik bring the ball up. Swings over to number 0. Good screen set by number 22.
Nice defense.
Matt Frazier with a nice turnover, bring the ball to the court. Bad pass to Nick Bazell, but it's handled.
Charge called on Nick Bazell. This is getting interesting here. Refs are making some.
I'd have to say that was an interesting call. I'm not sure I agree with that one.
Refs are making some interesting calls here. We might have some.
All right, we have a timeout called. Matt, what do you think these teams need to discuss?
If I'm the Warriors, we've had 2 or 3 questionable calls in the last 5 minutes go against us. I'm telling my players to calm down, play their game, get their heads right, and make sure they know the game plan.
Definitely don't listen.
If I'm the Crusaders, I feel like we have momentum, and we just need to build on that.
Yeah, I'd have to say so. It's 27-22, and that's much smaller of a lead than it was. I'd say they're on a roll, and the crowd needs to get into this, and the team needs to get into this. They need to find a reason to win.
I agree. St. Dominic will get the ball here out of the timeout with 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Chasson will bring the ball up court. Is a very good ball handler, good ball handling point guard. Shaky pass over to number 40, Anthony Lewis. Swings over to Chassenal. Good pass inside from number 30. That'll be Keith Beckman. Swings over to Karolczyk. Bad pass inside from number 0, Chassenal. Nick Bazell bringing the ball to the court. Swings over to Henderson on the wing. Shaky ball handling from Henderson. Turns the ball over. Ulmer gets the ball right back. Good defense. Good head fake from Karolczyk. Nice drive inside. Draws 2. Keith Beckman's going to the line.
Whew. This Keith Beckman's pretty good. Averaging 9 points per game and 6 rebounds. He's a nightly double-double threat.
Yeah, Keith Beckman, he's 6'4", tallest on the team. Tied with Ryan Foley, and I'd say he's one of their best players. Great rebounder. Beckman at the line. Hits his second free throw. Henderson inbounding the ball, looking to get to the ball to Champagne or Bazell. Some tight defense being played from Dominic here.
Crusaders looking to turn up the heat with the full court press.
Oh, for sure. Causes lots of turnovers. Champagne looking to pass the ball inside. He's a very good passer. Henderson on the wing. Nice open 3 from Champagne, and that is good. That was very important. 30-24, St. Charles West over the Crusaders.
That was money.
Karolczyk swings over to number 22. That'll be Josh Wimbrink. Nice pass over to number 20. Nate Healdren size checked into the game, passes over to number 2. Karolczyk drives into the lane, and he's drawing 2. Couldn't quite get the 3-point play.
St. Dominic to inbound ball.
I'm just like, you know, better than me.
I said that's an on your feet.
Kiger with some shaky passing there, but it's handled by number 14, Heidelstein.
St. Charles West playing some pretty solid defense these last few possessions.
And that's a good tray from Brendan Kiger.
Hand in the face, and he sinks it. That was a nice shot.
Seems like he has a very smooth jumper, and the stats show. Very good 3-point shooting team. Champagne swings over to Henderson. Could have been a reach-in foul. I'd have to say the refs aren't giving the Warriors anything here. Good pass inside to John Wilson. Good pump fake. Use the head very well. That's John Wilson on the inside for 2.
I tell you what, Caleb, there's been some interesting calls and some interesting no calls here tonight. We're getting the players, coaches, and parents fired up.
I'd have to agree, and I think they definitely deserve the heat. Nice pass over to John Wilson. That's a good bucket. Champagne has had some nice dishes tonight.
John Wilson taking his play to another level. He's looking good.
Champagne really knows how to rack up the points and assists. He's a very good double-double threat. Wimbrink for Dominic, bring the ball up. Swings over to number 10. Good drive from number 10. That was a charge.
There's the charge.
Matt Frazier drawing the charge. Stephen Frazier checking into the game for John Wilson, and that'll be R.J. Harris checking in for Matt Frazier.
I have to say, Caleb, Tuesday night, I think we watched the Warriors play their best game of the season against Howell North, coming away with a 20-point win. And tonight, they're doing pretty good. Right now, 8-point lead, 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and they're showing us what they're made of.
Matt, it's going to be hard to match the performance from Clark Henderson on Tuesday night. That was just an amazing performance. That's a nice pass inside to Stephen Frazier. Is good for 2. Warriors up by 10 here. Looking very good. Have a lot of momentum again. And the 3 is good. That'll be number 14, Nate Heiligstein.
By the way, shout out to the JV boys with a big win tonight. Scoring.
Oh, for sure, Matt.
Scoring within the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and taking home the W.
That 3 was just off from RJ Harris, number 5. 3 ball just off from St. Dominic.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
Bazell bring the ball up. Strong finish. Almost an and one. Draws 2. Number 3, Bazell looking to shoot 2 here.
Fouls on Dominic. That's his third team foul.
Up by 7 with 2 minutes left in the third. Bazell to shoot 2.
And the first one is money. I'd have to say Bazell looks very comfortable at the line.
Absolutely. Basketball is kind of in the family business, I'd say. He always looks comfortable on the court.
Definitely. Clayton Higgins checks into the game.
You hear that? Nick Bazell telling his coach exactly what's going to be going down.
All right, second free throw, no good from Nick Bazell. It'll be St. Dominic ball. Number 10, Brendan Kiger inbounding.
Personal foul on Stephen Frazier. That's his fifth Warrior foul.
Ninja Meyer bringing the ball up. Kiger having some tight defense played on him from Joe Preston. Very good defense from West. That'll be West ball.
Interesting lineup here as Trent Champagne comes back on the court. But Clayton Higgins, Joe Preston, and Stephen Frazier, all guys that usually don't get tons of playing time, but on the court at the same time.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's a very athletic lineup. Some good defense should be played here. Good defense right there, ironically, from St. Dominic. Good tip from Heiligstein. Hard screen from Frazier. Leads to the drive from Trent, but just off. It's the side of the backboard.
Good try for an offensive rebound there from Stephen Frazier. I like to see that.
Go back to game one.
Good swing over to number 12, and the jump shot is good from number 12, Ben Mueller. Mueller playing tight defense on Champagne here. That's a reach in. Mueller played a little too aggressive there.
Tell you what, Caleb, I just got an update from SportsCenter. It says Ben Simmons sends 2 Bulls defenders running the wrong way with a nasty no-look pass. I'd like to see one of those. A no-look pass that breaks the defense.
I'd have to say Ben Simmons, he's a generational player. He's 6'10", playing point guard. I mean, that is honestly just amazing.
It's revolutionary. That hasn't been done since Magic Johnson. And we all know who he is.
All right, Champagne bring the ball up here. Mueller guarding. Tight defense once again. Looking to not get another reach in here. Refs have been picking up on those reaching calls. Dominic playing very aggressive defense.
Extremely aggressively. Could have called reaching and blocking.
Some shaky handling from RJ Harris. Barely saves the ball. Wide open 3. Passes it up for Henderson. Drives. Almost gets the N1. Draws 2.
Nice play there by Clark. Passed up on the open shot. That's all right. So he could drive in, attempt a layup, and even if he didn't make it, knowing he'd get a chance to go to the line.
And we all know Henderson is a very good free throw shooter. Had a lot of his points come from free throws on Tuesday night.
Clark Henderson chose to be number 1. Think there's a reason for that?
Yeah, I'd say a lot of good players. Maybe like a quarterback named Cam Newton in the NFL. I mean, Clark is a quarterback, so there could be some connection there.
Much like Allen Iverson, #1 legend from the Philadelphia 76ers.
All right, both free throws good from Henderson. Very smooth free throw shooter. Brendan Kiger inbounding.
And here comes Daniel Stahl. We got the young guys in here. Clayton Higgins, Joe Presson, Stahl, Frazier, and Tay.
You know, I'd have to say, I love seeing Daniel Stahl in the game. We all know he's very athletic, very good high jumper. As #10, Brendan Kiger drives, scores a floater. That'll be a timeout. I have to say, I love seeing the young guys get in there.
Even if it's just for a little bit. Let your starters sit down for, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds. Let them get a drink of water. Send them back out there. It's nice to know that the coach trusts his younger players to give them a little bit of playing time and have them take over the game.
I definitely agree, Matt. I'd say hydration and rest is very important. I'd say Pat Steinhoff is doing a very good job getting his players in and out, resting his players well here.
Came back out. That's what that full court press gets you. 5-second violation there.
Yeah, those are always killer. All right, it'll be Dominic Ball. They're inbounding from the west basket side.
That's mentally pretty taxing to a team. I mean, giving the other team the ball for no reason, really, that's rough.
Nice crossover driving inside from Ben Mueller. Swings over to #14, Heiligstein. Good reverse layup attempt from #20, Ninja Meyer, but just off. Throws a heave full court, and that'll be end of the third quarter. 39-33, St. Charles West over St. Dominic Crusaders. We are live.
Got to get them Warrior chants in between quarters.
All right, St. Dominic bring the ball up. Chassenal passing over to #30, Keith Beckman.
Ooh, attempt at the inside pass. Nice defense there. Way to be aware.
Trent Champagne's causing the turnover and gets fouled on the way up. Could be 2.
They could have been calling those all night. That's happened almost every possession.
All right, they did not have a shooting foul there. Trent Champagne will be inbounding here. Passing to John Wilson.
If all the calls that I've seen would have been called, we'd be in the double bonus right now.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, Matt. As Nick Mazzell with a nasty crossover gets his defender to shake off of him here. Champagne swinging over to Mazzell. Good handle from Mazzell. Swings over to Clark Henderson, who passes up an open 3. Not
really sure I like that choice.
Bazell drives into the lane. That will be a charge call.
Yeah, I agree with that call. He had his feet set, saw Bazell coming, knew what he had to do.
Yeah, and I don't think Bazell left early enough, so that's definitely a good call. I'd say it's a charge. All right, Chaston will bring the ball to court.
You know, it seems to me like we've played the better game so far tonight. We just haven't been able to pull away from them. We've given them too many shots to come back, and one of these times I feel like they are.
Great pass from Bazell in transition as Henderson gets the layup there off the Bazell assist. That was a great dime. Number 10 drives into the lane. That should be 2. Kiger should be going to the line here.
Oh, I need this one.
17th foul. With the line for 2.
I want to win this game. I want to play the winning graphic.
First free throw from Kiger is just off. Looking to hit his second. Scores 41-33, St. Charles West over St. Dominic. It'll be the fourth quarter with 6:42 left.
Wow.
Kiger hits his second free throw. Champagne bring the ball up the court. Some double team on Champagne there. I'd say that's very good defense.
Absolutely. Oh, hands all over him.
That was a definite, obvious reaching call there on Champagne. Good call. It'll be St. Charles West ball. Champagne will be looking for 2 at the line.
And Champagne will shoot 1-1.
Free throws off for Champagne. And there's a jump ball. Good fight for the ball from number 0, number 1, Henderson and Chastano. St. Charles West ball, Henderson inbounding. Good way to draw the foul from Champagne. St. Dominic is in some big foul trouble here, I'd have to say.
Getting a little chippy here in the fourth quarter.
Definitely. St. Dominic's getting a little bit frustrated and flustered, and I'd say aggressive defense is definitely a result of that.
Yep.
Champagne looking to hit 2 here.
Good shot. Makes the first 2.
All right, Champagne is 2 for 2 from the line. Looking very good at the free throw line tonight from the Warriors.
That's what we like to see, and the Warriors, with a 9-point lead, their largest of the night.
Good screen coming from number 30, Keith Beckman. Wide open 3 for number 10, just out the mark to the left, a little bit short. Kiger's been a little bit off from the line tonight. Champagne playing aggressive here, driving in, but doesn't make a good pass. Could have been a foul call there. That 3 is short from number 2, Karlzik. Wilson to inbound the ball here, swings over to Henderson. Warriors definitely need to be careful not to turn the ball over here.
Absolutely. Long possessions. That's what I'd like to see for the rest of the game.
And they do just the opposite. Preston makes a bad pass to the corner. Good recovery defense from Matt Frazier. He fouled number 14. That'll be Nate Heiligestein. He's going to the line.
Oh boy.
First free throw is good.
Crusaders seem to be gaining momentum here.
The Crusaders are a very streaky team. It seems like they go on runs and then they go very flat for a while. It's very up and down.
Absolutely.
Second free throw off. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Bazell has a good look at the three-point line here. Good positioning from Bazell. Swings over to Champagne, resetting the offense. Good defense, but another foul call on number 2. Karolzik.
We've been seeing that all night. They are playing extremely aggressive on-ball defense on Trent.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't stop him, I guess you just got to foul him.
It's not great.
Yeah, there's only one problem. When he does that, it doesn't make a difference.
For the light screen.
Yeah, he can hit his free throws. He's very efficient from the line. I guess it really just doesn't matter for him. Champagne goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Been very good from the free throw line today. Karolzik bring the ball up. Swings over to number 22. Wide open 3 from number 0. Swings over to number 30. Mid-range shot just off. Good hustle from St. Dominic, but Bazell gets the defensive rebound, bringing the ball up court.
They're all over him too, man. Look at that.
Great pass from Nick Bazell on the inside. John Wilson gets the bucket.
Seems like he was made for that. That's at least the third or fourth time he's been inside. Toss it to him. Easy layup.
Wilson's just a big guy, about 6'3", 6'4". He can really box out and get in the way and move some people around in the paint. It's just very effective.
Nice job.
As we come to a timeout, St. Charles West up 10, 47-37. Tell you what, we got some good chants from the crowd there. Up by 10 with just over 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's looking pretty good for the St. Charles West Warriors.
All right, I'd say up by 10 is a good spot to still keep your starters in, but I'd say if the Warriors put up another 5, go on a 5-0 run, I'd say it's time to start putting in some young players here.
Ooh, that's not going to do it.
Good drive inside. That's an and one from Josh Willenbrick. He's got one more.
Interesting call there. I don't see that one getting called at the other end.
All right, RJ Harris checked into the game from Matt Frazier. RJ is very good at rebounding. That's definitely a specialty. Free throw is good for the three-point play.
Oh boy.
Some bad passing inside from the Warriors. Great pass behind the back to the corner, just off on the 3 though. Good offensive rebound, misses the putback. That'll be a foul call on the West Warriors. St. Dominic going to the line. Keith Beckman looking to hit his free throws here. Some good rebounding from St. Dominic and some bad boxing out from St. Charles West there.
They got some left in the tank. I tell you what, they're fighting.
Beckman shooting his first free throw here.
I've never used my
First free throw is good.
Caleb, I tell you what. Last year in tennis, districts, we had the easiest ride through the first 3 rounds. And then we get to St. Dominic, and they smacked us. They have a great tennis team.
Yeah, Matt, I'd have to say I've always heard St. Dominic was very good at tennis.
As foul called, and Clark Henderson gets sent to the line. This is big.
First free throw, good from Henderson. Very good free throw shooter.
That's how it works for a lot of things.
Second free throw, good from Henderson. He's 2 for 2 from the line there.
That's what we like to see. Clark's having another nice night.
Yeah, Clark's been very key to both of these games. We've been up both games when Clark plays well. Great rebounding from Henderson there. Champagne being aggressive, driving the ball up the court. Good pass over to Bazell. Good pass inside, but John Wilson couldn't handle it. That was crucial. An interesting foul call on the Warriors. Number 22 from St. Dominic will take 2. Willenbrick looking to hit 2 free throws here. First free throw off from Willenbrick.
But it does get colder too.
The Warriors, number 4, Joe Preston. Also checking in.
Stephen Frazier checks into the game, as well as Joe Preston.
Whew. This game's been pretty stressful.
Yeah, it definitely is, Matt.
We've had a lot of energy tonight.
Say the Warriors
like Clark was
are
expecting the pass there.
Yeah, Warriors are struggling to pass here. Full court press is definitely getting them. They're looking a little tired.
It's still up for debate. And she also got accepted in Missouri.
Henderson has been hot from the free throw line. He's shooting 2 more here.
I hope she goes to SMT because
First free throw, good.
That's automatic right there. Same stroke, same shot. It's looking good.
Henderson is 2 for 2 from the line once again. He's looking great.
yeah, it's not too bad.
Hyla just time to bring the ball up the court. Good driving sign from Dominic. That'll be Kiger, but he just misses the free throw. Or the floater, sorry. I can't talk.
Wow.
Timeout called by the Warriors.
Coach Steinhoff was holding up his tee for a good 8 seconds there before any refs saw him.
Full timeout, St. Charles West.
That's good. It would have.
Look. Watching that back on the replay, he sure was standing there for a little bit, waiting for a ref to notice him.
All right, Clark Henderson will inbound the ball. They're running a cool play here. Little spread out there. Inbound Trent Champagne. Champagne bringing the ball to the court. Dominic still playing some full court press here. That's a reaching foul. Trent Champagne will go to the line here.
see if Trent can convert his free throws here.
First free throw is good from Trent.
I tell you what, our free throw shooting has been excellent tonight.
Second free throw is good from Champaign.
How do you do basketball? Like on your feet?
Good pass inside to Beckman. There's a foul call on St. Dominic. That'll be the St. Charles West Warriors ball. Henderson inbound. Calling a play here. Gets the ball inside to Bazell, driving the ball down the court. Another foul on St. Dominic. They're getting very pushy here.
Bazell being smart there, kind of ran towards him so he could get the blocking call.
Definitely. Bazell to shoot 2 here once again.
Both teams in the double bonus. We're gonna
These fouls have been a struggle here.
We're gonna have a long 2 minutes and 30 seconds here.
Bazell hits his first free throw. Karolzik is checked into the game for St. Dominic. Bazell looking to hit a second free throw here. Second one hits the front of the rim and rolls in. That's good. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Bazell.
If I'm not mistaken, on our last 10 free throw attempts, we've made all 10 of them.
Yeah, been very good from the free throw line for the Warriors tonight. Bad passing from the Warriors. That full court press is working wonders for Dominic, but not capitalizing, missing the layup there. Champaign aggressively dribbling the ball here. He's a very good ball handler, showing it there.
They're putting 2 men on the ball. Trent's just running around like a crazy man.
Clark set 2 double screens there. That was very nice. Helped Trent run around, take some time off the clock. Preston shooting 2 free throws here.
That'll look cool. I'll have to like come back.
First free throw is just off, rolled in and out. Those are always very frustrating. Second free throw from Joe Preston is good. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Bad passing from St. Dominic. Number 12 has to just heave it into the inbounds. Champaign bring the ball up the court, playing some more full court press here. A little bit less aggressive defense from St. Dominic here. Champaign draws a foul once again. It should be reaching or blocking here. And they're in the bonus, so Champaign will go to the line here for 2.
Dominic looking to play really aggressive defense and score as fast as they can on offense. They're not giving up.
Yeah, I'd have to say Dominic's been very scrappy here. Champaign hits his first free throw. And that second free throw from Champaign is good. Solid defense from Champaign as well. Backing off a little bit. St. Charles West is playing some prevent defense here. Good drive inside for number 22. Just off by the offensive rebound, and the tip up for the good basket for 2 inside is Keith Beckman.
I tell you what, Caleb, we have at least 15 points from free throws, and it's been the real difference maker for us.
Yeah, definitely. Making free throws is huge. I mean, like Michael Jordan, he used to shoot good 100-plus free throws a day, 100-plus free throws a practice. I mean, they're definitely important.
And we're back with 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. St. Charles West up 58-46.
Henderson inbounding here, gets the ball to Champagne, struggling to get the ball in here. Champagne looking to draw another charge here. Not a charge, sorry, reaching. He's going to the line once again. St. Dominic just has to scrap here. Hopefully they can put up some numbers.
At the line from Champagne.
Champagne misses his first. He rushed a little bit there. Champagne hits the second there. Karolczyk bringing the ball to court here. Swings over to the wing. Good pass at the corner.
Wasting time here.
Beckman just off with a 3 there. With a hand in his face. Champagne bringing the ball down the court. Looking to draw another foul. They're not playing as aggressive there. Triple team Champagne. Almost a bad pass, but tipped by St. Dominic. That'll be St. Charles West ball.
I tell you what, I've seen so many missed foul calls in this last 3 minutes. Whew.
Yeah, it definitely draws out the game time here. Henderson had Bazale wide open in the paint there, but didn't see him. Swings over to Champagne in the backcourt. Ooh, shaky handling from Champagne. Wide open layup for number 12. Mueller hitting the layup.
Bazal. Tell you what, 34 seconds left in the game. St. Charles West up by 11. If I'm St. Dominic, I'm going to just let them dribble the ball out. This kind of basketball is kind of annoying to watch and annoying to play. So
yeah, I mean, it also risks players getting hurt. Nobody wants that to happen.
What do you think about the NHL not allowing their players to play in the Olympics for Team USA? Or any other team, for that matter.
Well, I mean, I guess we've already had the Miracle on Ice. I mean, that was all college players playing. So, I mean, you never know what can happen. And, I mean, the NHL can do what they want, I guess.
Yep. It's definitely an injury risk. And I can see it from a business standpoint why they wouldn't want to do it. But that's personal opinion.
All right, 24 seconds left. St. Charles West is leading 59-50 in the fourth quarter. Henderson to inbound again.
Whew.
We have a push-off on Nick Bazale, number 3. How do we say Dominic ball?
I think this might be the longest last 5 minutes of a game I've ever experienced.
Yeah, just so many foul calls, lots of scrappy defense from St. Dominic trying to make a comeback here. They played very good defense and done a very good job of drawing this game out, trying to make a comeback. Strong defense from Steven Strager there.
In comes Taylor Smith for the Warriors, and looking like we're getting ready to close this game out.
Yeah, we're hoping to see Taylor Smith showing what he can do here. First free throw off from Beckman.
Ethan dropped class.
Both free throws off the rim for Keith Beckman. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Champagne dribbling the ball down the court, looking to dribble it out here. Might draw a foul.
They're still bringing 2 guys on the ball. There you go.
All right, and Champagne will dribble the ball out here. The time will run out. Ending score will be 59-50, St. Charles West over St. Dominic Crusaders.
Good game,
That'll
Warriors.
be all, folks.